All right, welcome once again to Sin Bin Stream. We have NHL hockey action starting out with the Washington Capitals on the road in Ottawa to take on the Senators in Ottawa, Ontario, Canada. All right, they're finishing up the new anthem. Happy New Year. Ottawa won game one in Washington, October 25th, 7-1. Yeah, we had some 7-goal games early in the year, I believe. Again, hope you're having a great holiday. Happy New Year. Thanks for being here. Hey, Caden, welcome. Happy New Year. Thank you. Late start trying to get these streams set up and still have to set up the 9 o'clock game. Apologies. Well, slept in today. All right, should be just about set. Well, got to do American and Canadian national anthem. I don't know why they don't do them earlier. Oops. I get it. They want to come on at the top of the or bottom of the hour for a little bit of pregame. And then they want to get some of the anthems, but I hear you. All right, in net we have Logan Thompson for the Capitals and Maryline for the Ottawa Senators. Should be, and it would help if I got my software ready. And we didn't even get started, and Wilson's already stirring things up for the Caps. Of course. So why wouldn't he? All right, finally we're underway. That took entirely too long. And a quick icing, I believe, on Washington. Oh, it was Tkachuk and Wilson. They got into it right off before they even dropped the puck. All right, again, pardon my voice, a little bit of overuse. All right, we're still doing it. This could be a long game. Sort of kicked out of the draw. Stutzel versus Wilson. And it's dumped in by Ottawa. They're in black, going left to right. Caps are in white, going right to left. All right, puck is in the far board, sent in by the Caps, but sent right back out by the Senators. All right, we got a weird corner cam. All right, let's just stick to the normal broadcast. Watching the Senators feed right now. All right, Ovi has it. He tried to pass it into the far boards. Taken by Ottawa in front of their own net. Pass goes over the red line, but taken over by the Caps again. Into the near circle, sent around by Protas. And now the Caps make a pass and dump it in, and Sandin takes it behind the Washington net, waits for a breakout. All right. Pass along the far boards by the Capitals down the length of the ice for icing at 18:24. I don't even know if they gave the goalie numbers. I had intended to read them off since I knew who was starting, but I didn't get a chance to. Again, it was still setting up the Lightning and yeah, both instigators. We'll put it that way. Long shot blocked. It was a blue line shot. Passed by the Caps. It gets tipped by the Senators into the crowd at 18-11. All right. Who do I want? Hey Zane, hello. The Ottawa. I don't like Tom Wilson. I root for the Canadian teams. Never been a big Caps fan. I like Ovi, but I'll pass. Can't stand Tom Wilson. All right, maybe we need to make Ottawa black. I'll take care of that in a minute. All right, sent up the far boards, but not out. Caps try to keep it in. Puck is sent down by Ottawa behind the Caps net. Washington can't clear it. Centering pass to the near boards to Jensen. Haven't done a Senators game in a while. Haven't seen much to Chuck because I was doing early games when he was out. All right, sent around the boards. Jensen keeps it in at the blue line. Pass to the slot. Shot, I think, was blocked. I don't think these are getting through. And sent down by the Caps. Picked up by Jensen. Quickly to Tkachuk. He dumps it into the far corner. Battle for the puck there. Zetterlund couldn't get it. And sent in and around by Ottawa, or sent in by and counter by Ottawa. May have been on net. Apologies. Still trying to shake the sleep off. Just got up about an hour ago. All right. Face off. Kept in by Washington. All right. Are we showing a replay or is this live? No, it's a replay. Man, TSN is brutal. I'd rather watch. I guess they do the Eastern Canadian teams. They are. I don't like Washington, but I may have to go to their feed on Monument. TSN is too brutal. Sportsnet, I think, does a much better job than TSN. Pass over the red line. Caps have it in the near boards, trying to dig it out. Sort of couldn't do it. Into the far circle, but no shot on goal. Tom Wilson passes it. Caps send it in. Sanderson there in the far corner for the Senators. Sends it around. Kept in. Nope, sent out. I thought they had someone at the blue line, but no one home. And Sandin takes it behind the Caps net. Waits for the breakout. Sends it up the far boards. Down the length of the ice. They beat out the icing. Strome was there. Brought up the near boards by Ottawa. Ovi intercepted stole the pass. And the Caps dump it in. It was on net. Sent up the near boards. Pass gets away for Ottawa again in the O zone. Picked up by Protas. And we got a whistle at 15:39. So that dump in was a shot on goal. So 3-1. 3-1 shots on goal, Caps. Oh, Ovi got a high sticking penalty, and the Senators head to the power play. Actually, I may need to leave that as red to keep it stand out from the Ottawa jersey. All right, face off and kept in. Power play underway for Ottawa. To the blue line, Sanderson. Cross ice to the far circle. To the point. Stützle passes to Sanderson. 26th penalty kill for Washington. Shot from the far circle blocked into the netting at 15:15. All right, that's a little better. Far circle face-off coming up. Still waiting on the linesman. Nope, false start. They just kicked Tkachuk out of the draw. I'll catch up. Hey, hello, Derek. Hello, Oliver. Again, hello, Caden. Hello, Akrampira. Hey, welcome. I'll catch up on the chat at the first media timeout. I'm on the sleeve. All right. Ottawa keeps the puck in and sends it to the near corner. Blue line pass to Tkachuk to the far circle. Big rebound off the shot. Don't know if that was blocked or saved. We'll find out shortly. They did credit Ottawa with one shot, so it's 3-2. Near circle. Battle for the puck in the near boards. Kept in at the blue line by Sanderson to the far circle. Big rebound or a pass. Gets away. Going the other way was Protas. He sends a shot off the side. That may have been a save. Now Ottawa counters. They have 40 seconds left on the power play. Pass right to the slot. Shot was wide of the net off the stick of Shabbat. And taken in the far corner by Stützle. Back to the blue line. Stützle at the circle. Far circle. Shot. And what was that? Must have been knocked into the crowd at 13:56. Just 17 seconds left on the Ottawa power play, the 5-on-4 advantage. Oh, they're showing highlights of that October 25th game. Oh, yeah, we had Ullmark coming down the ice to join in on the fight for Ottawa. Is Ullmark hurt? Yeah, he's a scratch. Ullmark must be injured then. Or maybe they go with 3 goalies. I'm not sure. All right, still another false start on the face-off. Still waiting. I think I need to tilt my camera up a little bit. That would help too. I think I got it aimed too low. All right. Ottawa still on the power play. Puck gets knocked out of play again. 4-2 the shots, according to the TV. Yeah, it must have gone over the boards. Yeah, let's... It just doesn't look right. I guess that's a little better. The jerseys don't like to sit anymore. All right, behind the net, Washington into the near corner. Pass ahead to the red line. To the near circle. Shot wide of the net, luckily for Ottawa. Power play over. And Washington sends it in. Ovi has the puck. He passes to the corner. Sent around. Kept in at the blue line by Chikrin. And Ottawa takes it and dumps it in from the red line. Both teams trying to get line changes. Sent up the near boards. At the red line. Skated into the O-zone. Caps with the puck. Into the near boards. And sent up and out by Zub. Pass off and taken over again. This time by Pinto. But now the Caps dump it in again. Puck into the slot. Good shot by the Caps. Good save by Merrillainen. Kept in at the blue line. Backhander stopped by, I think, Sanderson. Yeah, he has the puck. He's at the red line. He'll dump it in. But the Caps take it out immediately. Wilson along the boards by the penalty box. No, that wasn't Wilson. Pardon me. It was 42. It was Fahervery. We got to look up the pronunciation of his name. Blue line keeper, near side, tipped towards the net on a great deflection and another save by Merrillainen. Ottawa behind their own net, waiting for the breakout to the far boards and sent down the length of the ice. That's going to be icing at 11:59, I believe. Or did it go into the bench area? We'll wait 1 second here. That was 72 with the great scoring opportunity. Beauvier. All right, it was icing. Far circle draw in Ottawa's end. And we're still waiting on the linesman. Face-off won by Washington. Blue line pass to the near circle. Shot, big save again. Another one on a rebound, and then they finally score. And guess who it was? You know them. If you're a Caps fan, you love them. If you're anybody else, you hate them. Pretty sure it was Tom Wilson's goal. They had so many opportunities in the slot. Ottawa just could not. I mean, there was only so much Merrillainen could do. Ottawa's defense couldn't get the puck out of there. I don't know what Jensen was doing. Absolutely nothing. He actually kind of might have gotten in Merrillainen's way. Caps they got 9 shots. There was 3 on that exchange. Wilson from Sordiff. I thought there might be another assister. We'll see. 9-2 on the shots. Washington 1-0. Washington. Tom Wilson's 22nd. Named to Team Canada's Olympic roster. All right, it is Sordiff and Chikrin according to TV, so NHL will add that eventually. That's what I thought. I'm pretty sure there was another assist. 19, 5, and 4 when scoring the first goal are the Caps. All right, dumped in by Ottawa. Tkachuk chases. He hits Wah into the near corner of the puck. Ottawa trying to keep it in it now at the blue line. Pass by Stützle to Tkachuk. He sends it around the net to the near boards. Battle for the puck. And Stützle passes. Another pass dumped in. And Ottawa chases. And it's picked up by Carlson behind his own net. Under 11 minutes to go. We're still due the under 14 media timeout. Pass long behind. Oh, dangerous. Into the boards. Protest is down. Of course, the Caps come. Oh, we got pushing and shoving. We got multiple penalties coming up behind the Ottawa net. Yeah, protest is down. Hopefully they won't trip over them. They just got tangled up. I don't think this was a malicious hit, but I believe we're going to have an Ottawa penalty. And the trainer is out to look at Protas. Hopefully he's all right. It looks like he's talking. He's moving his feet. Breathing okay. And I guess we got the under 14 media timeout. All right, excuse me. All right, just trying to get everything. All right, do we make Ottawa black? No, it's going to blend in with the background. We'll keep them red, I think. Oliver getting ready for Dodgers season. And yeah, hello, Happy New Year, Derek. Thank you. Happy New Year, Akram Pira. Yeah, Sportsnet does the Western games. I'm getting TSN's coverage of the Senators. I'm wondering if I should go to the Capitals, but their announcers' voices are so weird. Yes, you know what? That's a good point. Sometimes we lose the screen. I think I will go to the Caps right now. I don't know. I think I do have trouble with the Canadian feeds sometimes on ESPN Plus. We'll go to the Caps broadcast. That's a good call. Yeah, yeah. He Diggs is a body, and the Packers corners are bad, but there's a reason Dallas cut them. But anything, they're just trying to do anything to help. Oh, thanks. Personal reasons. Okay, thank you. That's my point as well. I remember Wilson being a goon. I mean, good for him that he finally figured out how to score. Protas is walking to the locker room, so at least he's up. I know it's Protus. Hey, Alexis Dubuque? Well, we'll just say Alexis. Hello, thank you. Or Alexei? Who's... sorry, I don't know who that is. Oh, let me listen in here. I mean... Oh, it's 4-on-4. Zub and Strobe. Yeah, I don't know who that is either. No, the Senators... Hold on. I got to add these penalties. 17-2. They reviewed.
Ottawa number 2. 2 minutes for tripping and 2 minutes for roughing.
Oh.
Number 17. 2 minutes for slashing. Young referee Riley.
All right, so that's got to be a power play. NHL.com doesn't have it correct. There we go. It's a Washington power play. So because of the software, I'm just going to put up the tripping. No, I don't think Ottawa's dirty. I mean, unless you're saying Tkachuk, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, he immediately knew it was bad. He was trying to make sure Protas was okay. I don't think... Yeah, I can't stand their voices, but I got to... It's not even what they say. It's just their voices bother me. So that's why point taken, the Canadian feeds usually crap out on me. So, hey, Blue Jay. Happy New Year. Thanks. I didn't think it was dirty. Yeah. Right. They changed it. They were talking about a major, so I don't know. If it was dirty, I have no... Oh, wait a minute. Perron? Oh, wait. Something's coming up. Spoiler alert. All right. Washington on the power play. Ottawa cleared it. Yeah, I went to Washington's feed just because I know sometimes the Canadian feeds... They sometimes glitch a little. 29th in power play, 32nd in penalty kill. Yikes. Boy, you would think Washington would be good on the power play. They have Ovi. Ottawa clears it again. It's still 10-2 shots. Washington. And 1-0 on the scoreboard. Thanks to Tom Wilson's 22nd. They still didn't give the second assist on NHL.com. All right, blue line knocked out again. Ottawa on a breakaway towards the net. Shot, and I guess it might have been saved or poked into the far corner. Almost a shorty there. Great opportunity for Ottawa. Off a stick into the near board, sent around. Oh, what a hit by Washington on Ottawa behind the net. The camera panned away, couldn't tell who was who. Man, this picture looks terrible on Monument, by the way. I may have to go back. It is so dark. I may have to go back to Ottawa at the next break. This picture looks awful. All right, Ovi sends it in to the far corner. They've got 26 seconds left on the power play. Back to the blue line. A puck gets away into the far circle towards the net, and it's deflected into the near boards. No shots on goal registered here. Shot by Ovi. Good save by Marilainen. Puck in the far boards. Off the near boards. We're back to full strength. Shot again. Taken behind the net by Stutzel. And finally, Ottawa gets it to the red line. Perron puts a hit in the corner. And Capitals send it down the ice. Under 8:20 to go in the first. Capitals in their own end. Yep, we got some pushing and shoving. Perron and... Yeah, I'm going back. This picture is terrible. Next commercial. It's so dark. 72 has pretty good hit. All right, yeah, we're going back. I don't know what is with this picture. It was so dark. Sorry, I try to focus on the game and not so much on the broadcast. I mean, I know I slip a lot and get critical, but I don't know. For whatever reason, Monument's picture was very dark. You know, maybe the lighting is bad in Ottawa's, what is it, Bell Tire Center? Or Canadian Tire? You like the Capitals, yeah. Hello, Kiernan, by the way. Happy New Year. I don't know. I turned it on, and I could barely see the Ottawa numbers. The jerseys, like, were, you know, it's white numbers on black jerseys, and I couldn't even read the numbers anymore. It was so bad. Yeah, I'm on ESPN Plus, but you can pick between the two. That's what I was trying to say. Washington is going to... Well, they didn't in game one, and I'm sure that's on everybody's mind for the Caps, and the Caps are playing much better since October 25th, but it was 7-1 Ottawa. Game three, final game three of the three-game series is March 18th back in Washington. Oh, yeah, that Sordiff, he went headhunting. That should have been a penalty. I was watching the legs and not the head. That was a dirty hit by Sordiff behind the net. That should have been a penalty. I don't know what happened. I thought they used to call penalties for leaving your feet, jumping in to make a hit. They don't seem to call that ever. Maybe they changed the rules, but that was a headhunt there by Sordiff for sure. So, yeah, it's getting chippy. This is going to be a nasty game. All right, Sanderson over the red line. I hate these cameras. Yeah, the picture is much brighter. Shot by, was that Pinto? No, Spence. And now Capitals send it out to the red line. Dumped in by Dowd. Behind the net, Dowd is there. Jensen's there. Beauvier. Back to the blue line. Long shot was high into the near corner. Ottawa still can't get it out, though. Caps send it in behind the net. And Ottawa passes to the far circle. And now they get it into the ozone shot. Was that wide? Nope. Deflected into the far corner. Dowd picks it up. He takes a hit, I think, by Tkachuk. And sent to the near boards. Yeah, Chikrin had it. Passed to the probably Wah, who sends it in. Looks like that might have been icing, or did it go into the crowd at 6:27? Yeah, this is the problem with TSN. and the other and Sportsnet, they show the players on the bench, and puck is being played. That's what drives me crazy. But Monument's picture, oh man, Tkachuk hit got a shot off the mask of Thompson, so that's the 4th shot for Ottawa. As we zoom in tight on a guy trying to get his lip to stop bleeding and pretty much missed the draw. Oh well. All right, we'll just call the game. Not much I can do with the picture. Yeah, I'm back on the TSN. All right, dump in from the blue line. Ottawa sends it off the near boards, but not out. Washington keeps it in to the far corner. Sent behind the net. Pass. Ottawa still, again, Ottawa in black going left to right. Washington in white going right to left. Finally, a red line dump in as they go for a line change. Boy, they did not follow the puck at all. Sandin behind the net, waiting for the breakout. And we got a fight. Sordiff, yeah, I had to know this was coming. Sordiff and I think Batherson. Sordiff's helmet is off. Batherson got down to one knee. They stepped in. They didn't need to. They could have let this one play out. So 5 for fighting. Sordiff unhappy. But the Senators needed to pay back for that headhunt hit. So 5 for 5. Oh, no, we're going to go coincidental rough. Wait, do we have an extra? Hold on. 5:35. NHL.com. This has got to be fighting. This isn't going to be coincidental roughings. This is wrong. Yeah. I don't know. Oh, I see. You get it through Sportsnet. Gotcha. Yeah, that was a blowout. No, I didn't get to see the highlights. But thanks, Scooterman. Not a lot of shots so far. That's the one thing. Tkachuk had one go off the mask of Thompson. Yeah, they stepped in. Batherson went down to one knee, but he got up immediately, but they had already decided to step in. Yes. Wait, Golden Knights or I don't know what you mean, Oliver. All right, it is 5 for fighting. They initially put up 2 for roughing, but I don't know, NHL.com gets it wrong. And anytime they've got a double minor, they screw up. Like, obviously, I think Zub has served his penalties. So we had Ovechkin a high stick, Zub a roughing, Zub also a trip, Strome got a slash. Now we had Batherson and Sordiff on fighting. But again, Ottawa was paying back because Sordiff yeah, I think they just were ready. There was no hit that transpired. Looked like Batherson got a nice right in there. And they were trying to pump up the team. I mean, they were saying in the pregame how lackluster and uninterested in the game the Senators were in their last game. So, all right. Well, somebody's bleeding from their cheek. I guess there's no concern. Somebody for Ottawa. Tom Wilson is back out there, so fireworks could continue. Although with the way he scores, they really, I mean, he still fights, but you would think they would need him out there for goals and not retribution. All right. Taken behind the net by Ottawa. That was Jensen. They pass it to the red line. That's Cousins. Cousins in the near corner. Battle for the puck. 2 players each team. It's pinned along the boards. Perron trying to dig it out. Now behind the net, Washington with the puck. Skated out over by Sandin. Drop pass to the blue line. Wilson with the puck. Perron on him. Shot and a good save by Merrilainen. He hangs on at 4:51. Most games played in January in Senators history. They have 16 this year. They've had 16 in a season back-to-back seasons in 02-03 and 03-04. So that will tie their franchise record. 14-5 shots on goal. Face off. And was taken out by Ottawa at the red line. Sanderson over a pass to the far circle. Puck goes behind the net. Up the near boards. Sent down the length of the ice. Picked up by Sanderson. Into the near corner. I hate these corner cams. Zub up ahead. Missed Pinto. And it's into the near corner. Washington skates it out over the red line, dumps in on net. Merrilainen plays it to the near boards. Cross-ice pass, they miss Pinto, and it's dumped in. And I think that Van Riemsdyk has it behind the net. 15-5 shots on goal, Washington, and the 1-0 lead. Long pass ahead. Spence in the near corner. Now Clevin battling. And Washington gets it again. Takes it behind. Oh, they send it up the far boards, actually. Blue line keeper. Sent behind the net. Battle for the puck again. And finally, Ottawa makes a pass off the far boards to Stützle. He falls down, though, in the far. Now he sends it into the far corner. Tkachuk is there. Puck gets sent out to the circle. At the blue line keeper, though, by Shabbat. Long shot from the near circle. Off this to the side, though. We'll see if that one registered, if it was saved. All right. Skated back to the blue line. Drop pass to Jensen. He takes it towards the net. Lost it, picked up by the Caps and sent out. Frank has it. He goes towards the net and sends it wide with a backhander. Centering pass, luckily picked up by Ottawa, but it's stolen in the far corner. Blue line keeper, Carlson shot, saved into the near corner. Battled for the puck as we're under 2.5 to go in the opening period. Back to the blue line. Sent behind the Ottawa net again. Jensen has to get up. And finally, Carlson sends it around with 2:08. And a whistle at 2:07. We got a penalty coming up. And it is on Ottawa again. High sticking. Did they even get it? I thought they said 3. Yeah, Jensen. Okay, so Washington power play. High stick on Jensen. And the Caps go back on the power play. 5-on-4, man advantage. I'll catch up on the chat in a little bit. Yeah, it's only 1-0. Anybody's game. You know, obviously Ottawa, I think, a little rattled. They need to get their head in the game. They got to get pucks on the net. They clear it down the length of the ice. Caps are 0 for 1. Chikrin picks it up. 0 for 1 with a shot on the power play. Drop pass skated up by Strome. Ovi sends it around the boards to the far circle. Picked up by Leonard. I just called a Caps game. I should remember their numbers. Puck is cleared out. It hit the near boards. Picked up by Chikrin behind his own net. Strome, a pass off a Leonard stick to Tom Wilson. Chikrin, now blue liner. Wilson to the far circle. Return pass. They were trying to hit Ovi in the near circle. It got blocked by Ottawa. Off the far boards. 1 minute. Oh, a hit by the blue line by Ottawa. Strome right up the middle. Shot and a goal. I don't know if it was tipped, but it's in the back of the net. I think it's Strome's goal. At 1:01. 2-0 Caps. Strome on the power play goal. That was Stützle who made the hit at the blue line, but Strome skated right up the middle. And, I mean, that's not Marilainen's fault. Like, nobody played Strome. And he got beat glove side high, just under the crossbar, you know, pretty much in the corner. Stützle not happy. But, yeah, nobody played the puck. Yeah, Caps are dominating now. I mean, that's a big goal there. So Strome from Leonard and Chikrin. Strome's 9th goal on the power play. 9th goal of the season on a power play goal. Under 45 seconds to go. Ottawa sends it down. Far corner. Behind the net. Pass was to the slot. Taken by Washington. Skated out. Into the O-zone. Near board battle. Long shot deflected by the Senators. Wide of the net. They send it up the far boards. Over the red line. Pass to Perron. He sends it to the far circle. Chikrin gets it away. Caps lose it at the red line, though. Dump in at the red line by Ottawa. Touched up by the Caps and sent. This should be about it. Strome passes. And that's the end of the opening period. 2-0 Washington. We'll get the second period clock started. 18-minute intermission. All right, let me catch up on the chat. Shots are right as of now. We'll do the goal visualizers too in a minute. 31 votes, 80, let's see, 81% Caps, 19% Ottawa. Yep. I think we got it. Yeah. They got to come out and show a little more fire in the second period. Yeah, again, he used to be. I'd say Sordiff is the dirty player. That was a nasty hit. You know, Wilson's a goal scorer now. He fights. Whether or not he's dirty, it's debatable, but I still don't like him. I mean, good for him. He became a goal scorer. You know, since fighting is almost out of the league. But I got to say, we've had some fights lately. I think as we get into more division games. 100%. Yep, Caps are dominating. Yep. Yeah, at least it wasn't Wilson. Yeah. Yeah, it's mainly I like Ovechkin, and really I don't have a problem with anybody, but I got a problem with Sordiff. Wilson, I just, I don't know. I'm still thinking about him from 10 years ago. He was very dirty 10 or so years ago or more. Early games, yeah. Dump. Well played. Yeah, unfortunately. Yeah, his celebration is what annoys me. That we'll agree with that for sure. Yeah, exactly. In a nutshell, that's it. It ain't the goalie's fault thus far. We'll say that much. Yes, Happy New Year. Happy 2026. Thank you, Susan. Oh, we got a foreign language. I'll have to translate that. Thanks for being here. I know you got a lot of sports choices today. I guess I got to sit back. I think maybe my camera is too close. I probably should back it up a little bit. That would help with the jersey, getting the jersey, the logo to be lower, I think, too. These just don't want to cooperate. Come on. That's better, I guess. Yeah, I think my camera is just too close. If I sit up, my head gets chopped off. Yeah, pardon the... we got the Packer mug. I think that's a little better. I don't know. I'll mess with that later. I still got to schedule the Kraken game, too. They're hosting Nashville tonight. Oh, let's do the visualizer. Wilson's goal. Number 43. There was a mad scramble. There were a lot of shots. And he got... Yeah, Jensen did nothing. I don't know why he didn't pick up Wilson on that play. And then Strome on the power play. Right up the middle. Like, nobody came out to play the puck on the penalty kill. 17. I know it's going to be hard with the white numbers. I get it. But Strome beat... Maryline glove side high, just under the bar. Really nothing he could do. All right, I need a translation here. Let me... How do I... Can I copy it? I'm assuming it's Happy New Year, but... Oh, it's about Ovechkin. I think. Ovechkin is the best, is what thank you. All right, this was Ovechkin is the best. Yeah, pretty hard to argue with that, right? Oh, I didn't realize you put that in there. Sorry, thank you. I appreciate it. Oh, yeah, Happy New Year, Mike. Wilson is a superstar and plays clean hockey now. Be as tough as they come. Yeah, no, I got a problem with Sordiff, though. That was a headhunt. He's definitely changed his game. He's a goal scorer now, which is just hard for me to wrap my brain about that. Yeah, we all survive. Yes, thank you. Hello, Duncan. I did translate. I didn't realize you put that in there. Thank you. Not this year. I was shocked. They were like bottom of the league. I mean, bottom 10. Usually that's true. The Caps, because of Ovechkin, they're good on the power play, but not really this year. Chittle back. Yeah, see, I can't remember if I did that game. I do think, yeah, we've had some nasty hits, so I hear you. Yeah, thank you, Mike. Happy New Year to you. Yeah, I do like the Sens. My two favorite will always be Montreal and Chicago, though. Good luck on your wager. Yes, thank you. I was gonna put this up. We're 3 o'clock. We'll have men's basketball, Chattanooga versus UNC Greensboro. 6 o'clock, Lightning Kings. Again, 6:05, and then Predators Kraken. I gotta move over. Kraken. I'm sorry, Predator. Yeah, right. Predators Kraken 9:05. Who the Wings got tonight? Oh, in Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh's struggling. They should be all right. I think Pittsburgh did just finally win, but they've been blowing leads. Like no lead is safe for them. I have zero faith in Stuart Skinner. Maybe with a change of scenery. This is the first of a 3-game series. Yeah, Penguins are okay. They did beat Carolina and Chicago. They've won 3 of 4. They beat Montreal, but lost to Toronto. Penguins are 3-5-2. Red Wings are 7-3 in their last 10. So, and Red Wings have won 5 of 6. So I would think they're actually, Penguins, I guess, are favored at home, but yeah, Happy New Year, Akram Pira. Yeah, thank you. People first, Yukon. Go Caps. Pittsburgh. Yeah. Yeah, no, I think the Wings will win too. And Penguins have been struggling. I don't know why they would take Skinner. Skinner's terrible. All right, I think we've caught up on chat, so I'm going to take a break and be back in a minute. Caps 2, Senators 0 after 1. All right, let me cue up the music. Thanks everybody for watching. If you are enjoying this live stream, if you could do me a favor, hit that like button on the video and consider hitting the subscribe button to Sinbin Stream. Doing one or both does help with getting the channel to be recommended to other potential viewers, which will help me grow the channel. And I thank you all for your support. I need to turn this a little bit. Yeah. Let's do that. Less of the Packer mug. More of the jersey. There we go. I think, yeah, that looks good. Coffee. Oh, yeah, I didn't finish my second cup. I do need to get my coffee. Thank you. Yeah, we'll get that Nashville-Seattle game added. I ran out of time before this game. I got to get more music. I've playing the same stuff. All right, I'll be right back. Thanks, everybody. right, we're back. We'll cut the music shortly. Whew. Let's see. Yeah, let's just kill it. All right. Again, Happy New Year. Hope you're enjoying the holiday. Thanks for being here. They never did add that assist. I thought the Wilson goal was going to have another assist on it. They never did add it. I mean, well, at any rate, maybe they'll do it post-game. Shots are still 16-6. Here. Yeah, again, if you're just here for hockey, we got Lightning Kings 6:05. I'm a Kings fan. I'm in the Chicago area. And then the only 9 o'clock game we have Predators Kraken. Yeah, Kraken. I haven't done a Kraken game in a while. I know they play pretty well defensively. I feel like they struggle offensively, but that's just going off memory. All right, let's take this down. I need to fix the intermission clock, though. All right, now we're set. Oh, I should have gotten out and back in, though. ESPN Plus sometimes gets behind at the intermission. Well, maybe first commercial break, I'll, under 14, I'll get out and get back in. We just watched somebody wipe out skating. Oh, right into the draw. Good job, TSN. Jeez, like right at the last second, they cut in to the feed. All right, Ottawa in black going right to left. Washington in white going left to right. Into the near corner, back to the blue line. Stolen by the Caps. Pass to Wilson. Cross-ice pass. Knocked free. Sent towards the net. Behind the net, they miss Jensen. Caps send it behind the Ottawa net into the near corner. Skated out. Pinto loses the puck at the red line, though. He had to avoid a hit. And brought up the near boards. Tipped to the near corner. Picked up by Sandin behind the Washington net for the Caps. 19 minutes to go, second period. Pass up the near boards. Ovi. Oh, he took a little hit. Puck gets ahead. Along the boards. Zub. Sent in by Stutzel. Tracked. Oh, that was actually icing. I was going to say that was behind the red line. Icing on Ottawa to start. Yes, coffee time. Thanks for the reminder. Got my second cup. Thank you, Mike. Appreciate it. DFG Mike. All right, underway. Pass ahead. Tkachuk couldn't get there. It was right outside the crease. It's deflected behind the Washington net. Blue line keeper by Ottawa. Sent behind the net again into the near corner. Sent around by Washington. Kept in. Tough angle shot. Got through the crease into the near boards. That one looked like it hit the post. Maybe it was just blocked. Another long shot, and that time it's saved and held on by Thompson off the stick of... Oh, I thought it was Stutzel. It might have been Batherson. Yeah, 18 versus 19. 8. Okay, what's the time? Come on, TSN. They're showing replays. I missed the time. Oh, good. At least he cleared. Thanks, Derek. Yeah, I hadn't heard. Yeah, Packers have nothing to play for. I don't think I'm going to do that game either. I think I'm going to do the hockey game that day. Sanderson, that shot was from the near circle. Don't know if that was on net or not. Puck sent down. Spence sends it behind his net to the far boards. Taken at the red line. I think that's Stutzel. It's either Stutzel or Batherson. Caps send it up the far boards. Beat out the icing in the far corner. LaPierre sends it back to the blue line for Waugh for the Caps. Long shot saved into the near circle. Waugh keeps it in. That shot is blocked and races on into the far corner. Battle for the puck. Blue line. No, Zub couldn't keep it in. I think it was Zub. Either Zub or Jensen. And sent in. Wait, Zub is on, right? Yeah. All right, Ottawa briefly kept it at the blue line, but Washington got it right out, up the near boards. Puck knocked away, red line, right in front of the Caps bench, knocked down. That was Leonard who got knocked down. Oh, no, we have a penalty again. They're set for what? Unbelievable. They said Cousins cross-checked, Cousins. That was a hip check. Where was the cross-check? How is that a penalty?
Clear sight of that. Riley Brace. Now it's another kill here for the Ottawa Senators, and Dylan Strome took advantage of them in the power play.
Oh, got to mute. They got White Stripes playing in the background in the arena. All right, well, Ottawa on the penalty kill, 5-on-4 man advantage. Ovechkin, Chikrin, Leonard. Let's see who else is out there. Cleared down the length of the ice. On edge, the puck was rolling and picked up. Still not out for Washington. 16 and... Oh, I forgot to start the clock. My bad. All right, now we are caught up. Puck in the far corner, a bit of a collision. Ottawa gets it to the near circle and then clears it down the length of the ice. Going to be picked up by Chikrin behind his own net. Drop pass. Leonard. No, that was... yeah, that's Leonard. Leonard dumps it in from the blue line. Wilson misplayed it, but it's kept in at the blue line by Chikrin. Off the boards to Ovi. Behind the net. Strome back up to the blue line. Chikrin shot, glove save, and held on by Marilainen at 15:39. So still 52 seconds on the power play. Hold on, we're sending Wilson off. No, they put the behind the bench cam. I hate when they do that. I thought he was skating to the box, and it was just the bench. All right, I'm gullible, I guess. Near circle draw. I'll catch up on the chat at the under 14. They just kicked Grieg out of the draw. Grieg, Greig. Or is it just Greg? Could be Greg. Face off. Back to the blue line. Long shot from the far circle. Saved and held on by Marilainen. I think Ovi got that shot. They took a shot away from Ottawa. Yeah, good one-timer from Ovechkin. And a good save by Marilainen from the top of the far circle. I think Ovi was upset with himself for not burying that one. Far circle draw. Still waiting. Now we see the players on the bench. Tight shot of Ovechkin. There's the puck drop. Behind the Ottawa net. into the near boards, sent down the length of the ice by the Senators, who trail 2-0, and they're down a man here for, 32 more seconds. Pass to the near boards. That's Sordiff. He sends it to the near corner. Back to the blue line. Carlson. And long pass back to the point. Near circle to the slot. Just kept in at the blue line. Pass to the slot. That was high. Rebound into the near corner. Stutzel put a hit. Ovi keeps it in at the blue line. Good hustle by Ovechkin to keep that in, but the Senators send it out. We're back to 5-on-5. Wah in the corner. Caps send it up the near board. Sordiff passes. He gets it right back. Pass to the far circle. Shot. Saved by Merrilainen. He hangs on at 14-24. All time, yeah. Ovechkin's at 912. Yeah, Gretzky had 894. Howe 801. Yager 766. Brett Hull 741. Didn't realize Hull was that high on the list. $1,500th career game. Oh, was that other game against Ottawa earlier this year for Ovechkin. Centering pass just outside the crease. Finally, Ottawa gets it to the near boards. Tkachuk gets it over the red line. Pass gets away. Washington off the far boards into the near boards. Picked up by Wah. Dumped into the near corner. Behind the net, Beauvier. Tkachuk was there. Centering pass back to Wah. He couldn't keep it in at the blue line. And it's played by the goalie, of course, Thompson, right back up. And Merrilainen behind his own net. Up the near boards. Tkachuk, cross-ice pass off a stick into the far corner. Battle for the puck behind the net. Into the far corner. Perron trying to dig it out. Caps behind their own net. Kept in still. Blue line keeper for Ottawa to the near circle. Shot off the side of the net. Cleared out by Washington. No icing because it's on net. Merrilainen plays it to the far boards. Picked up by Spence. Sent back into the far corner. And let's see. Far corner again towards the net. Bouncing puck frozen by Merrilainen at 12:53. And we've got pushing and shoving again. Van Riemsdyk. Let's see. Frank. It was let's see who had it. Jensen took a hit from Beauvier. Knocked his helmet off. Tkachuk wasn't happy. And they went to commercial. 12:53 to go. 19-8 shots on goal. And 2-0 Washington. Oh, sorry, I'm way behind. How are you feeling about the Islanders? Oh, they're at home versus the Mammoth. The Mammoth are struggling. Another team that struggles on offense, I would say. Islanders should be good at home today. Oh, thanks, Mike. Yeah. Man, I got to do more Caps games. I know I don't like some of the players, but these games usually do well. I got to remind myself. Oh, yeah, I haven't really seen enough of Ottawa. I mean, who's there? They've got some good players. Oh, that's right. The stats are taken down. Yeah, I don't know. I like Tkachuk, but... And Stutzel. I think Stutzel's good. What's up? Yeah, I agree. I do like Stutzel. That's good. Well. Oh, Ovechkin. Gotcha. Yeah, sorry, Craig. I'm behind on the chat. So yeah, Sorry about the clock. Yeah. Well, Wilson's a good goal scorer. I mean, obviously Ovechkin gets the highlights, but Wilson's turned into a goal scorer. Whoops. Yeah, Washington. Yep. Yeah, it's only 2-0. If it's oh, yeah, I agree. I'm really loving hockey again. I got back into it because I got to see the Hawks for free over the air last year, and now I'm like, well, might as well just pay the monthly fee to watch the rest of the league. All right, Ovechkin in the near corner, sends it to the slot. It's knocked out by Ottawa at the red line. Pass ahead to, oh, shoot, forgot who that was. Shot off the bar by Sanderson, and then put in the net. Ottawa's back in it, 2-1. See who got this goal. Yeah, nice push on the play there, on the attack. I was blanking on Pinto's name. Apologies. Sanderson hit the bar, and apparently it's Nick Jensen's second goal of the year. That was a rocket off the post. Pinto had a nice pass to get it to Sanderson. He hit the crossbar. And Thompson was looking lost. He didn't know where the puck was, and then the rebound was tucked in by Jensen. From the near circle... I'm sorry, from the far circle, I got fooled by the replay. It's suddenly 2-1. So, yeah, you're right. Caps needed to keep the foot on the gas because now suddenly it's a game again when it looked like they were dominating it. All right, pass off a skate, and Ottawa clears it. A dump in by Washington all the way to the near corner. Behind the net, near corner. Looks like Batherson sent it to Jensen. Jensen sends it to the neutral ice. It's tipped on into the near corner. Waugh digs it out. He gets knocked down by, who was that? Cousins. Cousins with a Z. We got a whistle at 11:39. Apparently another penalty coming up, and we got pushing and shoving. Perron's had enough of Washington. McMichael on the penalty.
I thought it hit Dylan Strome's right skate, but it also might clip the skate of Ridley Gregg. So I don't know if Gregg is getting credit for it.
Yeah, that puck was deflected the last goal. Connor McMichael on the penalty. Didn't see what it was for, though. High sticking of Duhaime. Oh, they did change it. Is it Grieg from Jensen and Sanderson? It hit I think it hit Strome and Grieg on the way to the net. All right, they win the draw. Shot by Perron and a save at 11:34 by Thompson. Shots are now 19-11. So one thing I don't understand about NHL.com, they put the power play time up and they wipe out the power play team's shots at the top. Makes no sense. 11:22 to go, middle period. Cleared down the length of the ice by Washington. Drop pass to the red line, to the near side. Perron with the puck into the near corner. He gets it back, tip to the blue line, pass to the far circle at the point. Ottawa into the far circle, back to the blue. Sent to Perron in the slot, big shot, a rebound. Oh no, Ottawa just tripped on the... No, they didn't call it? No, it is. It will be a delayed penalty. And it's called, tripping on Ottawa as they were trying to play the puck and keep it in the zone, but a clear trip. And we'll have 4-on-4. Tripping on Perron. Yeah, he got both skates. It was pretty obvious call. Really nothing to argue there. So Perron trips, that wipes out the power play for Ottawa, looking for the equalizer. We'll have 58 seconds of 4-on-4, then a 1-and-2-second power play coming up for Washington. Still waiting on the draw. Near circle. And they just kicked out Grieg from the draw. In steps Cousins with a Z. Face off. Jensen has it. Near circle. Cross pass. Taken to the red line. Drop pass. Skated into the O-zone. Near circle. Cross ice pass to the blue line. Jensen takes it out. 10:15 to go, middle period. 2-1 Washington. Puck loose in the far boards and sent behind the net. Wah makes a pass. It's taken over the red line to the far circle. That shot is blocked by Ottawa into the far corner. Puck is loose. Deflected into the far corner. Sent behind the net by Zub. Picked up by, who is that? Shabbat. Stutzel makes a pass back to Jensen. Yes, we are on to the Caps power play. So Sanderson passes. Near boards pass for Ottawa. They send it back into their own zone, and Sanderson sends a pass ahead to Stutzel. Stutzel skates it to the red line, passes back to Sanderson, over to the far circle, back to Sanderson, near circle, cleared to the red line. Wilson sends a pass off the far boards to Ovechkin. His shot or pass is into the near corner. Sent behind the net. Strome skates it out. Strome to the blue line. Back to Strome, near circle, down low. Back to the point at the blue line. Leonard with a shot. That is blocked by Ottawa and just clears the zone. 10 seconds to go on the Washington power play. At the red line. Pass to Leonard. Near circle. Near corner now. Cross ice to the far circle. Shot save and held on. And Merrillainen has been sharp on this middle period here to keep the game 2-1, and we head to the under 10 media timeout. So nobody did anything on the power play, and we remain at 2-1. All right, 1 second. Let me catch up on the chat again. I think Drake May is going to be the MVP. For my money, it would be McCaffrey. Come on, Caps. Oh, sorry. That shot off the post was unbelievable, and then the goal was deflected. We'll get that. Yeah. Yep. Oh. I put my bet to 67%. Yeah. Yeah, sorry, I don't understand betting other than football, like over under and point spreads. That's about it. Beyond that, I don't understand gambling. I suppose I should learn, especially for hockey. All right, 21-12. Shots on goal. Washington. All right. Back from commercial. I forgot to get out and get back in. We'll make sure to do that at the second intermission. Oh, Matt Cullen and Jamie McLennan on the call for Ottawa. Those are some familiar names, especially Jamie McLennan. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. It really should be McCaffrey with the Giants, with the 49ers season. Oh, okay, gotcha. And I'm not against it. I just don't do it. It would make me wait. My anxiety would be through the roof if I tried to gamble. I just love watching hockey now. Okay, they missed the draw. Sent in and icing apparently on Ottawa. Great camera coverage by TSN as always. All right. At some point, Washington got a shot on net. So 22-12. What are they showing?
The Ovechkin save, and he just got up and skated away. He didn't find it.
I don't know what they're trying to show. All right. Near circle draw. Taken behind the Ottawa net. Sent out by Spence. And over the red line. Washington regains the puck over the red line and dumped into the O-zone. Behind the net into the near corner. Carlson couldn't. Let's see. He sent it around. I thought they were getting it out, and they did not. Dowd in the far corner sends it to the blue line. Skated to the near side. Carlson with the puck into the near circle. Carlson gets it back. Shot is blocked, I think, by Pinto into the far corner. Behind the net for Ottawa, Clevin up the near boards. And Washington steals the puck. Carlson to the far circle pass. Shot, save, and held on by Merrilainen at 7:36. And they took a shot away for Ottawa. These official scores kill me. It was probably that shot that hit the post. Maybe they thought the goalie deflected it. I don't know what's going on.
Sorry, not pads, pants. And I think it was caught underneath one of the layers there. So
I don't know what they were showing. Far circle face-off. Sent behind the net into the near corner. Ooh, big hit in the corner. That was actually Ovechkin. That was a good hit, though. That was clean. Back to the blue line, Van Riemsdyk. Strome to Van Riemsdyk. Oh, that one was high. Behind the net, Zub plays it to the far corner. And behind the Ottawa net, they finally skated up the middle. Sanderson to the right wing. Sent into the far corner. Behind the net into the near corner. Strome gets the puck. His pass is deflected. It's in front of the penalty box. Taken over, dumped into the behind the net, taken by Ottawa, and skated to the red line and dumped in by Jensen. Far corner, tried to send it out, was Chikrin. Far circle, Ottawa, that is Stutzel. Centering pass, shot, blocked, and into the netting. Looked like may have been blocked by Wilson. Shots are 23-11. Yeah, I just missed it. Wilson had a hit, too. All right, whoops, 6:31 to go. Second period. Far circle draw. Still waiting. Just drop the puck, man. Nobody cares. There's the face-off. Controlled, kept in at the blue line, sent behind Washington's net. Wilson in the near boards. Glove down. Oh, they waved off offsides. I guess Batherson kept it in, but now the Caps dump it in. Pinto sent it off the boards. Picked up by Washington. Passed to Wilson in the near boards. And to the blue line. Wah sent it in. How were the Caps not offsides there? Ottawa takes the puck into the near circle. Batherson pass tipped away. sent behind the net and picked up by Sordiff. He sends it behind the net to the far boards. Sent back behind the Ottawa net. Sent back to the far boards. Now finally over the blue line. Pass gets away. And skated in by Ottawa. Near circle. Perron drop pass shot or into the far corner. Blue line shot wide of the target off the stick of Spence. Back to Spence. Another long shot wide off the back of the net. Stutzel. Centers shot. Oh my gosh. How did Perron not score? Who was that? 83 on Ottawa. Another one went wide. Man, Ottawa with a bunch of scoring opportunities. Can't get the equalizer. Washington into the near circle. They send it around the net. That was Duhaime. And sent back by Leonard, I think. Blue line, Van Riemsdyk. Puck stolen by Stutzel. Sent off the far boards. Picked up by Zetterlund behind the net. Zetterlund back to the top of the circle. That in the far side. Shot was wide. Into the near boards. Kept in. And sent off the boards. Now it's in the far corner. Oh, man, we got some nasty cross-checking by Washington. Will there be a call after the whistle here at 4:19? Oh, my gosh. Perron and Halliday had great opportunities to tie this game up and failed to do so. Maybe nothing here. 4:19 to go. Under 6 media timeout. Go off the stats and yeah. Oh, baseball's your favorite. Well, my favorite is the NFL. But honestly, if it's not the Packers, I just don't care anymore. I do really love hockey. I tried to get back into baseball this year. I really did. I had only been away from baseball for 15 years, not as long as some sports, but I couldn't get back into it. Hey, Craig, yeah. Yeah, 2-1. We did have coincidental minors, Van Riemsdyk and Cousins, so let me get that up there. Yeah, roughing. Cousins with an S and Van Riemsdyk. So we'll have 4-on-4. 57 and 21. So 2 minutes of 4-on-4. All right, let's make sure we're live. Logan Thompson, 10th or tied for 11th in tied for 9th in save percentage. My bad. Great, it just froze. All right, I guess I really don't want to go back to Washington. Their feed was so dark, but we'll try to get in here as quick as we can. Nope, I didn't want Vanderbilt, Arkansas. I put it right on Capital Senators. Had to get out and get back in. The feed froze. This might take me a little bit here. Apologies. We'll get the clock rolling. Stupid ESPN Plus. All right, 3:40 to go. Yep, so we missed quite a bit, but the feed froze on me just as they came back from commercial. Under 3.5 to go. 23-16 are the shots. They must have added some on that scramble before the last whistle. All right, Batherson pass gets away behind Jensen, and Ottawa regroups in their own end. 3:12 to go in the middle period. A shot from the far circle, held on. How is that not a whistle? They allowed him to pass it to Waugh. He had the puck in his glove for a while. Shot from the near circle off the bar. Oh, Ottawa thought they had scored. Or make that the far circle. Oh, unbelievable. Ottawa's had a bunch of shots lately to catch up. 3 shots for $1. And over the red line. Sort of to the slot. Loses the puck off the far boards, but kept in by Washington. Deflected into the near boards. So a couple post shots for Ottawa. Not shots on goal, just post, off-target shots. Shabbat passed it, skated over the red line, dumped in by Ottawa. We're back to 5-on-5. A little over 2 minutes remaining in the second period. 2-1 Washington. Much different game here in the second. Much more offensive-minded for Ottawa. Pass up the far boards into the far corner. Washington can't dig it out yet. Now it clears the zone. Taken by Ottawa at the red line and dumped right back in. Behind the net to the far corner. And dug out. Washington makes a pass off the near boards. Sent into the O-zone. Sent right back out by Ottawa over the blue line to the far circle. Pass towards the net. Big rebound and nobody there to sweep the puck into the net for Ottawa. At the red line, dumped in and headed off for a line change. That was Sandin. Ottawa behind their own net. A little over a minute to go, middle period. Long pass gets away. This is going to be icing on Ottawa with 1:02 remaining. Holy cow, they have had their chances to get the equalizer and cannot cash it in. Pardon my voice. Oh, between the legs pass and then Batherson hit the crossbar. Man, what a setup. Should have been the equalizer. Just bad puck luck for Ottawa. Van Riemsdyk keeps it in after they win the draw. Puck knocked out of the zone by Ottawa. Sent in. That's clearly offsides. They do whistle it dead. 53.0 seconds to go. Get out of scoring sheet is from momentum going into the third. Yeah. Yeah, but even if, it would be terrible momentum if it was 3-1. But yeah, 2 minutes or two goal lead in the third is not safe either, though. Yeah, I used to watch everything but soccer. I used to watch everything, and then I kind of quit on everything but the Packers for a while. Last year I got into hockey again. Sent behind the net and up the near boards. Ottawa keeps it in. Pinto sent it towards the net. It's behind the goalie. He backs it in. It's 2-2. Thompson couldn't find it, and he backed it. Basically an own goal at 29 seconds ago. 28.8. Did I ring the horn? I don't remember. We'll do it again. Happy New Year's to Ottawa. Here's your gift goal. Gift wrapped for you by Thompson. The puck just was loose in the crease. He didn't know where it was, trying to locate it, and he kicked it in. I'm not sure who they'll give this goal to. They're saying Grieg. Oh, they gave it back to Jensen as well. Jensen's second, Grieg's fifth now. 23-19. Wow. What a game. Game on. 2-2 with 28.8 seconds. Face off. Ottawa wins it. Dumped in by Ottawa. 20 seconds to go. Second period. Puck loose. Sent into the near corner. Washington sends it out. Picked up by Jensen. Taken behind the net. We're under 10 seconds. Now 5 seconds. Skated out. That should be about it. And dumped in. So, brand new hockey game. 2-2 after 2. We head to the final 20 minutes, all square at 2 after it was 2-0 Washington after 1. So 2-2, end of second period. Wow. What a turn of events. All right, so we will let's get the goal visualizers out of the way. I'll catch up. Oh, they just added an assist too. Still no second assister on Wilson's goal, which I'm surprised. Excuse me. All right, so they gave it back to Jensen. I think they originally said Grieg tipped it in. So Jensen is 3. He's coming off the bench. Big. That was the Sanderson shot off the crossbar. Yeah, it kind of looked like Grieg may have tipped it in, but it just hit a Senator's skate, I think, and went in. So they determined it went back to Jensen from the far circle. And then Grieg gets credited when Thompson basically kicked the ball. I almost said ball. Kicked the puck into the net. Just barely crossed the line, too. So far, right, scramble in front of the crease, yeah, and then just backed in. So Jensen second from Sanderson and Pinto. Grieg's fifth from Pinto and Amadio. Hey, Kieran Burns, hello. Yeah, I used to watch pretty much anything and everything. I never really got into soccer, that I'll admit. If I was going to watch soccer, it would be indoor soccer, though. There used to be, like, when I was a kid, I mean, I never really saw it, but I used to play indoor soccer video games. I always thought that was cool. But, yeah, I watched, like, about a year ago, you know, my son was into soccer, and we would watch EPL. If I was going to watch anything, it would probably just be EPL. But I don't watch soccer. For a while, I got away from everything but the Packers, but now I'm back. I hope Spence. Wait, I can't. Where did it go? I'm way behind. Yeah. Spencer, is that one of the coaches? I'm sorry. I'm not at the game. I'd be. Oh, gotcha. Sorry, Mike. Caden, let's go, Senators. Caps fans are at the game. They have to say something to Carberry. Make our team. Hello, Mark Bernstein. Tied game. If Thompson's in the goal for Canada, we will lose. Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah. Oh, Darcy Kemper from the Kings. Yeah, for sure. Sorry, Caps fans. Oh, Jordan Binnington. Yeah, I'm surprised that. Excuse me. The rumor was that Edmonton thought Skinner for Binnington was a lateral move. I'm a little shocked by that. I think if they had an offer from the Blues, they could have picked up Binnington. Nothing against Jari, but... Or is it... But, oh, that's true. They did play yesterday. You're right. They were at home, though. Yeah, no, it's too anxiety-ridden for me. Jensen? All right, we'll look that up if you want. I should have Hockey Reference open. I need to look at pronunciations. It's Nick, right? Red Wings, you were right. Red Wings, Caps, Senators. Good memory. Let's see. So Red Wings for 2+ years, then Washington for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5+ seasons, and last year and this year with Ottawa. He's 35 years old. He's good too. Well, again, the second period is the wild card always, right? Because you got to do the long line changes. That's when the script can be flipped, and it can be flipped right back to the way it, and the third can be more like the first. Yeah, definitely. No, I have nothing against soccer. I can't get into it. I'm not entertained by it. So I understand, watching EPL, English Premier League, or the Barclays Premier League, whatever they call it. That I kind of get. Anything else, no. And I've never been into the World Cup either, or the Olympic soccer. So, yeah, Thompson just lost sight of it and backed the puck into his own net. Let's see, where were you? Yeah. Well, it's really anybody's game. I'm rooting for Ottawa. Could very easily go the way to the Capitals, though. They're a good team. Let's take a look at. I said I'm rooting for Ottawa, but it could be. It's obviously, the Caps are still the favorite to finish this game and win. Again, don't take my rooting interest for any gambling advice, though. Let me be clear on that. You serious, Clark? Oh yeah, I never did watch Christmas Vacation this Christmas break. Yep, anybody's game. Dylan who? Dylan Strome? Oh, okay. Yeah, he's a good player. That's the only Dylan I see. No, Dylan Cousins, too. Which one are you referring to? All right, let's take a look at the standings. Wings 51, Lightning 49, Canadians 48. That's the Atlantic top three. Canes 51, Islanders 48, Flyers 47. That's the Metro top three. Caps. Oh, the Caps are now in the wild card spot. Got bumped out by the Flyers, I think. Flyers 47, Sabres 48 or 46. They have won 10 straight. Hottest team in the league. Panthers are bumped out. Yeah, you'll love to see that. Would rather see any of these teams in ahead of the Panthers. But still, anybody, like even Columbus, they got a lot of teams to pass, are only 6 points out of a wild card spot. So very wide open top to bottom in the East. In the West, dominated by the Avalanche, who, by the way, have won 9 straight. They're 9-0-1 in their last 10. Still no regulation losses at home. 30 wins, 2 losses, 7 non-regulation losses for 67 points in 39 games. Just unbelievable. Stars 57 points, and the Wild playing better with 55. Stars, of course, lost yesterday at home to Buffalo. And the Wild are 7-1-2, so they're slowly gaining ground on the Stars. Meanwhile, the Pacific is wide open. Oilers 46, Knights 45, Ducks 45. Currently, the Sharks with 43 points, Kings with 41. Kings have only played 38 games, though. Kraken only 37. Jets off the pace a little bit. Canucks and Hawks pretty bad, too. But then the Blues, who started off really bad, are only 3 points out of a playoff spot. Again, maybe the Hawks play better if they can get Bedard back anytime soon, but Canucks seem to be rebuilding. Jets, I just don't understand what's wrong with the Jets. They have struggled in their last 10. 1-6-3, losers of 2 straight. And again, the conundrum for the Kings, why don't they play better at home? 5-8-4 at home, 11-5-5 away. Only the Canucks are worse. They're 4-12-1 at home, 12-8-2 at home. For a time, the Rangers were the same way. Rangers in 7th in the wild card. 5-10-3 at home, 14-8-2 on the road. You bet the Caps. Oh, 40 more dollars. Yeah. Yeah. Oilers stunk it up yesterday. Yeah, we had that game on Sinbin stream. That was pretty bad. Uninspired play. Bruins beat them 6-2. It's not like the Bruins are lighting up the scoreboard. Flyers, yeah, good luck Flyers. Yeah, Flyers didn't play well in Calgary. That's right, Calgary got a win. It's 5-1. Oh, I don't know. I haven't really paid attention to the Olympic rosters. All right, I'm going to take a quick break and be back. Here's what's coming up later. I still have to add the live stream for Nashville, Seattle, but we will have Chattanooga, UNC Greensboro, men's college basketball, Southern Conference or SoCon opener for both teams, 3 o'clock. Then we'll have hockey, 6:05 and 9:05 tonight. Lightning, Kings, Preds, Kraken. All right, I'm going to take a break. Like and subscribe. If you could do me a favor, be much appreciated. Helps get the channel recommended to other potential viewers. Will help me grow. Looks like we're already over 1,050 subs. Thank you so much. And thank you. We got 17 likes on the video. Appreciate it. All right, let me cue up some music and I'll be back after a short break. Let me find a slightly longer song. I need to get more music into the library. All right, be right back. Thanks. All right, we are back. Still waiting for TSN. I did get out of the ESPN app and got back in, so we should be live. I will double check right now. Says we're live. All right, Ottawa in black going left to right. Capitals in white going right to left. Dumped in by the Senators into the near corner. Puck is to the side of the net and frozen by Thompson at 19:45. Well, they must have updated the shots because it's 23-21 for we got a score prediction saying Caps 4-2 winners. Yeah, again, I don't really give gambling advice. I'd be the last person you should ask. I'm just a talking head describing the action on the TV, but plenty of people in the chat can probably help out with wager questions. All right, puck deflected by Batherson into the far corner. Sent around again. Tkachuk sends it to, I think, Jensen. Puck gets loose. Right up the shot by Cousins into the far corner. Don't know if that was on net. Red line taken back by Ottawa and sent in. Batherson near circle, tough angle shot blocked actually by Waugh. Up the far boards into the ozone protest, so at least he's doing all right. Pass to the blue line, long shot deflected wide into the near boards. As we are under 19 minutes to go in the third period. Sent to the far corner, Sanderson sends it around. Picked up by Zub, sent behind the net. Van Riemsdyk on a hit. Battle for the puck, knocked into the near boards, near corner, and sent behind the net. Ottawa skates it to the pass to Sanderson. Blue line shot deflected into the near boards. They gave the Caps a shot. When did that happen? 24-22. Maybe on a dump in. All right, speaking of which, the backhander dumped in behind the net. Touched up but there by Maralainen. Taken by Stutzel. Sent up the far boards. Chased down behind the Caps net. Near corner. Pass taken by... blue line shot. Steered aside or blocked into the far corner. And we get a whistle at the neutral ice, 17:44. All right. Oh, college football is at the playoffs. Gotcha. 16-0 against Texas Tech. Yeah. Oh, Craig, you agree with the 4-2 prediction. Gotcha. Okay. All right, they just added a shot for Ottawa there. It's 24-23. The draw, I don't know what the call was. Did Ottawa knock it down with a high stick or something? Oh, my gosh. Drop the puck. We're waiting. Dowd and Grieg, I think. As we zoom in literally on just the face-off dot. Puck is not kept in. Dowd sends it in. How is that not offside? At any rate, play continues. Spence makes a pass to the far circle. Ottawa gets it to the blue line and dumps it in. Near circle. Ooh, hit behind the net. Puck is still behind the Washington net. Centering pass and a goal by Perron from the near circle. Ottawa takes their first lead. 3-2 with 17:13 to go. Wow. That just came out of nowhere. They were just struggling to get the puck from behind the Washington net. Next thing, it's right on Perron's stick. He slips it into the back of the net from the near circle. Good pass. Yeah, great backhander. That was a tremendous pass from Halliday. Halliday should get the assist. Perron's 8th, Halliday and Cousins with an S are the assisters. And it's 3-2 Ottawa as we approach 17 minutes to go in the third period. Blue line shot blocked. Spence sends it off the far boards. Gloved down by Washington, neutral zone, back into their own end. 3 straight Ottawa goals from the second period to now. Dumped in by Washington, behind the net. Frank couldn't get it. Ottawa skates it out. Cousins skates it out. That is Cousins with a Z. Towards the net, loose puck. Thompson lost sight of it. It's behind the net. Sent around by Chikrin. Ottawa sends a pass to the far circle. It gets away. We might have a... Is this a Caps penalty? Might be a Caps penalty on Waugh.
It'll be Matt Waugh that heads for the penalty box. Waiting for Chuck getting to the net.
Tripping on Waugh. Yeah, that I thought so. A little bit of a slow whistle, but I agree with this call. So Waugh heads to the penalty box, a.k.a. the sin bin. And the Senators, already with the 1-goal lead, head to the 5-on-4 man advantage for 2 minutes. 16:21 to go. Dowd to take the faceoff against Cousins with a Z. And taken by Carlson, and he clears it down the length of the ice. Taken by Ottawa behind their own net. 16:10 to go in the third period. 0 for 2 on the power play for Ottawa with 3 shots. To the far boards. Pass gets blocked. Right out front of the crease. Cleared down the length of the ice by Washington. Behind the net. Taken to the red line. Drop pass, I think, by Sanderson, maybe. Yeah. Far boards. Pass gets away. Cousins with a Z. Sent behind the net. Stutzel trying to dig it out. Now, I think, who is that? Taken to the red line by, or blue line by Stutzel, pardon me. Sanderson passes to Cousins. Down low to Chook. His pass got away. Stutzel back to Sanderson at the point. Stutzel far circle. That shot is blocked out of the zone. Washington takes it. McMichael looking for somebody to pass to. It gets away from Van Riemsdyk, and Ottawa going the other way. Pass to the point. Shot and a glove save by Thompson. He hangs on at 15:03 with 42 seconds remaining on the Ottawa power play. Wow, Tkachuk's pass went off of Van Riemsdyk, and it hit the bar. Holy cow. Could have been 4-2 Ottawa. Van Riemsdyk made a dive, and he almost put the puck in his net. Kept in at the blue line after they win the draw. Ottawa with the puck. To the near circle. Pass gets to Pinto. He's knocked down, and the Caps clear it down the length of the ice. 20 seconds on the power play. Scooped up. Under 14:40 to go. Puck in the far circle. Off the near boards. Taken into the near corner. Perron pass to the far circle. Long blue line shot. Deflected wide. Off the post. Rebound put in the net. Ottawa's up 4-2. Wait a minute. Did they wave it off? No, they waved it off. No goal. Yeah, they waved this off.
Look at this. Travis Green can't believe it. Matt, I think the
Ottawa not happy.
under the right pad of Logan Thompson, and then his pad gets pushed in.
Okay, I think they're saying they pushed the pad in.
Having a debate. Let's hear what they're going to call initially on the ice.
Okay, so the initial call is no goal.
That was Pierre Lambert that
We'll see if Ottawa challenges.
right here to the crease. It's caught underneath the right skate of Logan Thompson.
That's a tough call.
It in. Now the argument is, does he push his pad in? Now from my vantage point, man, I can see
How can you say that this is frozen? That's my only question.
unaware where it is.
He doesn't know it's under his skate.
It in. Thompson's momentum might have slid in there. They're not going to challenge.
That's the problem is like Thompson, if they don't do anything, Thompson may have put that in his own net again. Yep, play continues, no challenge. So still 3-2. And the call on the ice had been waved off, so guess they felt like they had just pushed it in. All right, far circle shot saved by into the all right, now rebound. Less than 14 minutes to go. Yeah, I think I jumped the gun on the shots to match NHL.com. Another shot, big rebound. That may have been off the bar. Under 13:45 to go in the third. And let's see. Pass gets right through into the far corner. Strome couldn't get it out for Washington. Kept in at the blue line. Puck gets away. Knocked back into the near corner. Washington sends it behind the net. Up the far boards. Finally, they get it to the red line. They try to get a line change. Ottawa already sent it back in. Near corner. Sent behind the Washington net. Taken to the far circle. Back to the blue line. Passed to the near board. Sent around again. Tkachuk touched it up. It's sent to, let's see. Oh, taken away by the Caps into the far circle. Shot or pass gets through into the near corner. Ovechkin sends it to the far corner. He delivers a hit. Batherson clears it. Cousins goes after it. Van Riemsdyk. Cousins loses his stick. Van Riemsdyk behind the Washington net. He's looking to pass to the far circle as we approach 12 and a half minutes remaining in the third. Pass gets away into the far corner. Oh, they rule icing on Washington with 12:25. So no media timeout yet. Still 3-2 Ottawa. Yeah, they wiped it though. Yeah, I know. Hopefully no OT. Well, if you've not been on Sinbin's stream before, we do tend to have a lot of overtime games here. Excuse me. Taken behind the net. Battle in the far corner. Ottawa sends it to the blue line. Kept in. Sent around again by Jensen. Puck towards the net. It's behind the net now for Ottawa. Washington just cannot clear it. Jensen sends it behind the net again to the far corner. Under 12 minutes. Jensen's shot is blocked into the far corner, far boards. Pinto trying to dig it out. Pinto to the blue line. Pass off the near boards. Jensen, near corner. He sends it around again. Pass, let's see. Washington finally has the puck. 11:30 to go, third period. Shots are 29-24 Ottawa, and they lead 3-2. All right, finally Washington sends it up the far boards. It's deflected, and Merrilainen sends it behind his own net, up the near boards. Skated over the blue line. Stützle with the puck to the blue line. And to the far circle, blocked by Washington. Pass out. Red line, dump in by Ottawa again. Jensen, no, I'm sorry, Wah, wrong team. Wah sends it out. Skated in again by Spence. Pass to the far circle. They tried to get a pass to Spence up the middle. Washington pass off the near boards. Wilson sends it to the near corner. And Ottawa sends it out. And did they just play this into icing? Or did they call it? No. All right, no icing. Picked up by Strome. Passed to Wah. Up the far boards. Puck gets loose by the Caps bench. Red line pass into the near circle. Cousins, his pass gets away. Washington, Strome over the red line. Drop pass to Wilson. Wilson pass to the far circle. Down low. Back to the blue line. Keeper, Van Riemsdyk. Puck deflected. They tried to get it to Van Riemsdyk. His shot is blocked. Ottawa, Batherson to the far circle. Near circle shot just wide of the post. And going the other way, 1-on-1 for the Capitals. They send it into the near corner. Sent around. Kept in by Washington. Puck gets deflected out, though. And Washington regroups in their own end. We're due the under 14 media timeout and the under 10 media timeout. Near circle, that shot is blocked behind the boards. Behind the Ottawa net, into the near corner. First offensive zone time here for Washington in quite some time. Extended time. Battle for the puck in the near corner. Pinto's trying to dig it out. Caps keep it in the near boards. All right, that is Zub. He sends it to Sanderson. Sanderson pass. Deflected at the red line. Taken right up the middle. And a penalty coming on the Caps at 8:39. Washington can't believe it, but Tufsky Krapsky. That's the way the puck bounced. Beauvier going to the box. Actually, no, it should have been Sandin. I thought that was Sandin on the penalty. They said he slashed Amadio at 11:21. All right, I thought Sandin got a hook. They send Beauvier to the box. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that right. Well, one thing's for sure. I may not like the Capitals, but I got to do more Capitals games. They always do well here for the channel. Hey, Dan C., welcome. All right, let me catch up on the chat. Let's do the Perron goal, though. I don't think I did that. Let me do that first. Perron is 57. He's behind the net currently. Great pass and just beat Thompson on a great pass. Thompson's, I think, was screened. Halliday and Cousins with an S on the assists. And again, now Ottawa heads to the power play. Are they 0 for 3 or are they on their third power play? That's the question. I think they are. I think. Is this their third? I don't know. I hate how they do that on NHL.com. Caps are 1 for 4, by the way. Everything coming up Ottawa since the first intermission. What a goal. Yeah, a great game. And great to have a close game. Yeah, Marilainen is in net for Ottawa. Zebra's fixing it. Well, nothing I can do. Hello, Dan C. Happy New Year. Shorthanded coming. I missed it. I think they were focusing on, I thought there was going to be a different call. I know Washington's coach was not happy with it, nor should he be, I guess. All right, Ottawa with the puck. Cousins shot wide of the target. Rebound taken by Sanderson at the neutral zone. Yeah, 0 for 3 on 5 shots for Ottawa. So this is their 4th power play, I think. All right, dumped in by Ottawa to the near corner. Skated to the near circle. Puck to the far circle. That was a great save by Thompson. Good scoring opportunity for Ottawa. Puck is loose. Near circle. Backhander cleared down the length of the ice for Washington. Great save to keep it a 1-goal game by Thompson. 7:50 to go. Third period. 1:08 on the power play. Cousins sends it, and near boards kept in at the blue line. Cousins has the puck. He sends it around to the far corner. Sent back behind the net. Ottawa's pass deflected by Van Riemsdyk. Tkachuk knocks him down. Oof. That may have been a cross-check that they got away with there, Tkachuk. And Ottawa skates it to the red line. Drop pass. And into the O-zone. Pass to the near boards. Back to the blue line. They get it to the slot. Pinto's shot was wide. Into the near corner. Up the near boards. Blue line. Kept in. Long shot deflected into the near boards. 10 seconds on the power play. Blue line keeper. Far circle shot blocked off the netting at 6:43. So 4 seconds on the power play. Just making sure we're live. Yeah, if you ever use ESPN app via an ESPN Plus, or yeah.
Van Riemsdyk slashing at the puck. Gets a chunk of Tkachuk.
9-1 shots on goal, by the way, Ottawa this third period. All right, that's it on the power play. Washington cleared it. Ottawa 0 for 4 on the power play. Excuse me. Far circle. Taken behind the net. Sent behind the net by Zub. Pass to Zub. Long pass to the red line. Dump in by Ottawa. I think they need a line change. Thompson behind his own net to the far corner. Pass to Chikrin. He takes it behind the net. Far circle. Return to Chikrin. Pass ahead. Knocked down at the red line and dumped in by Washington. Jensen takes it behind the Ottawa net. 5:55 to go. Third period. Skated and dumped in from the blue line. Cousins chases. Far corner. Behind the net, Carlson. Up the near boards and out by Washington. Wilson couldn't get to it. Batherson has it for Ottawa. Backhander to the red line. Puck gets to Tkachuk. Knocked away by Washington. Pass at the red line. Off the stick of Wilson. And Ottawa sends it in. Up ahead to Tkachuk. He's battling with Carlson in the near corner. Sent to, I think, Jensen, who cleared it. And we get icing on the Caps at 5:11. 23-0 Oregon, Derek says, college football. Fourth in a row. Who will win? Well, it's looking like Ottawa at the moment, but still time for the Caps to get back into this. They didn't even show it. What was TSN doing? 5:08, another save, and then there's the media timeout. Man, their coverage is so bad. I would watch Monument Sports for Washington, but their color was so off. I'm wondering if they're in like 720 and everything else is in 1080, because I could not even read the numbers, the white numbers on black jerseys for Ottawa. That's why we switched. All right, 5:08 to go. 31-24 shots on goal. Ottawa, they lead 3-2. If you have NHL Network, Mammoth Islanders underway, 7.5 to go. Opening period and no score. Also on NHL Network, if you have it, you'll get Jets Maple Leafs. We will be cutting to men's basketball off of ESPN Plus. We will have Chattanooga Mocs and North Carolina Greensboro Spartans. Opening conference game for both. Oh, sorry. Just showed another power play goal. I don't know why YouTube held that one. I'm not sure why. Maybe they don't like PP for power play. Not sure. All right, and then we'll be doing my Kings game. Of course, it's Lightning at Kings. Should be a good one. We'll keep an eye on the other games, and then the only late game, I get blacked out for the Hawks, so I wouldn't get it. I'm in the Chicago area. We'll have Predators Kraken to cap off the first day of 2026. Oh, I got to adjust my mic, or I got to sit up, move over, have that thing blocking my face. I guess that's a little better. There we go. All right, so we'll keep an eye on Mammoth Islanders. Face off. Caps send it out to the red line. We got a whistle at 5:02. I guess it was knocked down with a glove at neutral ice. Cap. Go Caps. Hey, hello, John. Again, how you doing? Brady Tkachuk, I mean, he's been hitting. Can't say he's had a lot of scoring opportunities. Center ice draw. Let's see. Does he have any points? No assists yet. So no points for Tkachuk. No penalties, if I'm not mistaken. All right. Sorry, let me catch up the clock. There we go. Dumped in on net, actually, by Washington. Puck in the near boards. Sent behind by Strome. Blue line keeper, looks like Ovechkin, actually. It's either no, that might be Leonard. Leonard gets knocked down. Picked up by the Caps in their own end. That is Sandin. Yeah, that was Leonard. I should know by appearance, but it's hard to see the 9 and the 8. Dump in by the Caps from the red line. It's in the far corner. Pinto dug it out. Waugh passes to Sandin. Sandin sends it ahead. Back into the far corner. Wilson taps it. Centered pass. It's in the back of the net. We're all square at 3 apiece. Wow, what a shot from the slot. Lazy defense late there by Ottawa, and it's tied at 3. Just all of a sudden, out of nowhere, Wilson made a nice pass, and Sordif got it to Protas, and shot. Not Marilainen's fault. He got beat glove side high. No help from his defense. Just under the bar. Just a great shot by Protas. His 16th of the year. We have 4:07 to go. All squared in Ottawa. Unbelievable. Just when it was all Senators. All right, dump in by Spence to the far circle. Puck taken by Washington up the near board or far boards, pardon me. Spence sends it behind the Ottawa net. Dowd sends it to the far circle. Pass goes behind the net into the near circle to the near corner. Sent to the blue line. Carlson pass, far side. Saved by Marilainen. And Cousins sends it to the red line. Carlson picks it up. He'll dump it in. Drop pass to Dowd. Back to the blue line. Carlson with the puck. He skates towards the net. Blocked by Zub. And Zub will skate it to the blue line. And drop pass to his defensive partner. It's Sanderson to Zub. Up the near boards. Behind the net. To, let's see, who passes it? Off the near boards for the Caps. Sent out by Waugh. At the red line. Who is 22? Into the near corner. Dug out by Washington. They get it out of their own zone. Strome over the red line. Drop pass. They tried to send it back to Strome. Gets knocked away. Stützle looking for somebody to pass to. Blue line into the near circle. Towards the net. Shot. And then Ottawa takes the lead again. Holy cow. Zetterlund on a great pass from just outside the crease. With 2:22 to go, Ottawa back up front. What a game. No matter which way it goes, this has been one heck of a game. What a start to the 2026 calendar. I'm already a year ahead. Great pass. Nothing, absolutely not Thompson's fault. Zero defense. They doubled Stützle. And a pass, and Strome couldn't help out with Zetterlund. And far circle buried the puck in the back of the net over Thompson. Wait, is Thompson a lefty? Was that glove side high? At any rate, we got Zetterlund's 10th from Shabbat and Stützle. Yeah, great pass by both Stützle and Shabbat. 2:22 to go in the third period. 4-3 Ottawa, and they also lead 32-27 on shots. All right, Capitals dump it in from the red line. Not out by Ottawa. Tough angle shot was just high. Almost got near side high at 2:09. Looks like the puck went into the bench area at 2:09. Oh, slow mode is just for the chat. It just means you have to take 7 seconds to say something. I have to put it on it's mostly for the NFL where you tend to get spam bots trying to get you to go to, illegal live streams. That's why it's on. I just do it for everything. And plus I've had, in case there's somebody saying racist stuff, I need the help to try and mod. So people can't just come in here and spam because YouTube only blocks so much. Well, Stützle got the assist. Waiting for a shootout. Oh, thanks, Sinbin Admin. Yep, goal. What a game. Caps defense is selling. Hello, Ryan. Yeah, it's just to keep spam out of the chat. They can't send actual links. They got to put a comma instead of a dot for like .com or .net or .org. They'll put comma or, so then oh, okay, let's go to this link. So, and plus, just in case anybody's got something ugly to say, it helps me keep an eye on it if there's a 7-second delay. Again, mostly it's for the NFL spam bots, but that's why I put a delay. Oh, let's quickly get... I don't know if we did the protest goal. Okay, yeah, we'll do that. They don't have the Zetterlund goal yet. Protest is 21. All right, we are back underway. We'll do this again later. Far circle, tough angle, save, held on at 159. Looks like Washington going to pull their goalie if they haven't. Yeah, it's not that my stream is delayed. That's not what that delay is. That's just a delay for the chat. So you have to think about what you're going to say. All right, they did pull the goalie. So 6-on-5 for the Caps, under 150 to go, now under 145. And it looks like it was icing on Ottawa at 142. 32-28 other shots on goal. Oh, really? I thought he was at the red line. They called that icing? Wow. Okay. I guess he was just behind the red line and he missed the net from like in front of the bench area. All right. 32-28 shots on goal. 4-3 Ottawa. 6-on-5 because of the extra attacker. Ottawa cleared it. Carlson picks it up, passes. Strome sends a pass to the right wing. Puck is in the far boards, sent behind the Ottawa net. Ovechkin sends it back behind the net to the far. Nope, Ottawa clears it down the length of the ice. This is going to be icing again. Not sure why they chose to ice it there. I think that was Sanderson. He was just to the side of the net. Yes. Yes, Dan C. Yes, it was. I needed a longer delay for her, right? I tried to be patient and I try to be nice, but once it stops being fun for me, that's when I draw the line. And it's not just Piggy Wiggly that was that way. We had a couple other people. I had somebody I used to work with that I finally had to hide because I just couldn't stand it anymore. Strome against Grieg. Strome wins the draw for Washington. They send it behind the net. Far corner. Back to the blue line. Slapper by Ovechkin. Wide of the target as we approach 1 minute remaining. 1 minute to go. Towards the net. Big rebound. Big off the side of the net or the post. Ottawa in the crease. Ovechkin backhander into the near corner. Sent around by Wilson. Sanderson has it. Can't get it out. Kept in by Carlson. Blue line. And out. They'll have to regroup. Skated in. Off the far board. Strome. 34 seconds to Ovechkin. In the near circle. He takes it to the near corner. Centering pass. Gets through to Strome. Far circle. Back to the point. Long shot. I think he broke his stick. And it's cleared. And that is that Wah? No, it's Chikrin who had to kick it behind his own net to Carlson. There's only 10 seconds left because of Chikrin's broken stick. They killed a lot of clock. Ottawa gets it to neutralize. That should do it. 2-1 unless they call an icing with like 0.seconds. Nope, that's it. That's the game. 4-3 Ottawa wins. Wow, what a game. You know, either team could have won that game. Heck of a comeback by Ottawa, down 2-0 after 1. Wow, what a game. Thanks for watching along with me and chatting. I appreciated the chat. Makes the game more fun for me and I think for everybody. Let's show you the game winner. I know I kind of breezed over Protus. I got caught. Zetterlund, though, his 10th goal. Zetterlund coming off the bench. He's number 20. Great setups here. And, yeah, not Thompson's fault. No defensive help and buried in the open net as he had to guard the near post. So 32-29 was the final shot tally. Let's cancel the empty net. Please hit that like button on the live stream before you head out. Consider hitting subscribe to the YouTube channel. Doing one or both will help with getting the channel recommended to other potential viewers, which will help me grow the channel. And I thank you all for your support. We've had both. There was a particular ugly incident over the summer during WNBA basketball with some before I had mods, before I put the delay on. Yeah, that's what happened. Yeah, it happens. It's well, we had a 4-3 winner. Ottawa went with the win over Washington. But thanks, everybody. Appreciate it. Caden, Dan C., thank you. Welcome, Rylan. Thanks for being here. LX Lit, thank you. And Frem, I think. Thanks, everybody. Hey, John Jansen, thanks for being here. Derek, thank you for being here. I got to cut it short here, though, because we will have in 16 minutes, if you like men's college basketball, we got a SoCon opening conference game. Chattanooga and North Carolina, Greensboro, in Greensboro, North Carolina. Let's see, they don't have the 3 stars yet. But I think that's going to do it for me. I need to get a little more food in the system before that game. Yes, Happy New Year, John. Thank you. All right, thanks everybody for watching. The Sin Bin stream signing out just for now for like 15 minutes. Hope to see you in the next one. Otherwise, we will have more hockey 6:05 p.m. Central, 9:05 Central p.m. today. Happy New Year. Take care. Wishing you all the best. Bye-bye for now.